What's poppin', homies? And welcome to a new episode of Stav's True Plan, the podcast where we get a little philosophical, funny-sophical, and we get silly-billy-ifical. I don't know what that means, but maybe one day, watching my podcast, you could understand what a silly-billy is. As you can see, I'm learning a lot on my set. Oh my God, I hit the microphone. I'm learning a lot about my sets. I'm learning a lot about what I want to include. I'm wondering what more I can show you. And as you can see, there are new additions to the set. The brand new Zen Garden, as you can see. I just did something simple. I got crystals, but just because they look pretty, no more else. They look pretty. I got a black one, a blue one. It's not naturally blue. They painted it like that. Carnelian is what it's called. I like that one. That one's my favorite. I don't know what that one is, and I don't know what that one is. But this one, the rock in the center, if you can see, I got that from Arizona with my boys last year. That was a beautiful time. And another brand new addition, so now I'm going to make this a reoccurring item, is the coffee table book. Each episode, I want to have a different coffee table book. As you can see, I have the beautiful coffee table. Maybe one day I'll get a new one. I don't know. But the coffee table book has special qualities. It might have something to do with the episode. It might have something to do with how I'm feeling. Or I just want to share a read. I think reading is very, very important for your mind health and your self-health. Or whatever. This episode's coffee table book is Predictably Irrational by Dan Ariely. I'm still reading this book, but I do think this is a very good book because, as the title states, it predictably irrational. So it basically explains. Now the author is a professor, and I don't remember exactly what professor, but he conducts experiments with his students to just show how our actions are predictably irrational. He explains on the back. Hold on one moment. He says, why do our headaches persist after we take a 1-cent aspirin, but disappear when we take a 50-cent aspirin? Why do we splurge on a lavish meal, but cut coupons to save 25 cents on a can of soup? Think about it. We predictably make the same mistakes over and over and over again. And that is the perfect segue into the episode that we are doing today. Today, I want to talk about mistakes. Oh, no. Everybody makes them. It's true. Hold on. And also, a new addition are my little babies right here. They're my little homies. They accompany me. As you can see, we got, hold on. I'm sorry, Nico. Hold on. His name is Nico. He deserves to be in the front. He's very special. Nico stays right there. I don't care who he covers up. Nico's important. Are you listening, Nico? Are you? I just want to make sure. Okay, good. So this episode is about mistakes. And I find that even in my life and other people's lives, that mistakes are a dictator, an autocratic leader in your mind, yourself. You will always continue to make them. And, I find that it's okay, but what are you going to do? Tell yourself that it's okay to make mistakes. That's the simple thing to say. You always tell yourself that it's okay to make mistakes, but you never really go to the root as to why it's okay, or you never really go to the understanding as to really what a mistake truly is. And just like an addiction, for example, the first step is noticing that the action that you caused or the action that you've done is an addiction. And it's the same way with mistakes. You guessed it right, everybody. You guessed it right, besties. It's true. The first step in realizing that something is a mistake is just like sitting there, and reflection is the reflection after the event. Let's say perhaps you have done something abhorrent, something crazy, something wacky. You possibly could have hurt people. And that's okay. In the end, no matter how awful a mistake can get you, no matter how much shit that you can be in with a mistake, you are your worst critic. You will berate yourself. You will cause yourself pain and torture because you observe yourself and you scrutinize yourself to the fullest extent. This will go into the next episode, which is learning how to be your own soulmate. But we're just going to talk about mistakes for now. But they kind of go hand in hand because depending on the relationship that you have with yourself, that in turn is how are you going to treat yourself after a mistake. A lot of people are, and I myself included, whenever I have made mistakes in the past, I have given myself, the worst shit possible. And I think the funny thing about mistakes is that you have done them. You have done so many of them. Okay? Some more than others, some less than others. You've done tons. I can guarantee you that. And what, as humans, we can all share is that we will continue to do them for the rest of our life. And I think that the greatest lessons are learned from the negatives. What sticks with you most in life is learning what not to do from observing or from experiencing, or the negative as in a mistake. When something goes right, it doesn't just hit the same as, say, when something goes wrong. And when something goes wrong because of your actions. It is true that actions do have consequences. But I think the most severe of consequences is because the type of shit that you give yourself. Listen, the reason why it's the worst, and something that I can say for myself and from many other people, is that you cannot escape yourself. No matter when you go to sleep, when you wake up, when you eat, when you shit, when you pee, when you shower, when you grooming like I did before this episode, you not only follow yourself, but there is no latency in the time that you step and where yourself begins. So wherever you go in the same single space that you are in, you are being followed by yourself. And you will always give yourself shit. I know it. And it's okay, It's okay to make mistakes because they're where you retrieve your greatest lessons in life. Living is a series of lessons. But these lessons can come across as different vehicles. Lessons can be from observing, and those lessons kind of hit. But if you're observing something go right, you're more predictably irrational as humans to observe something good and feel kind of about it. But when we observe something bad, now you start looking over your shoulder. Ooh, it's true. It is true. Hold on, Nico, real quick. I want to hear what he thinks. Yeah. See, that's what I thought too. Okay. I got you. Okay. Now, Nico is a sweetheart, and he always believes that you should have your best interest in mind. So, coming to terms with the idea of a mistake is it's okay to make them, and not only it's okay, you should expect to make them, and you should wait until the next one happens so you know what to absorb from it. Let's just say a good example, a simple example of A-B mistake, right? And this kind of mistake happens all the time, and it happens with especially people my age. Now, imagine you bringing your phone into the shower, right? You bring in your phone into the shower, and sometimes that episode of Breaking Bad follows you to the shower. You're trying to see what happens with Walt and his family antics. You know. If you have seen the show, you know. I'm still currently watching it, so no spoilers. If you text a spoiler, no more coffee table books. I don't think you want that when I just started it. So let's say you bring your phone into the shower and it's getting crazy and you're like, oh my God. And you make a sudden movement and how you've propped up your phone against like a shampoo bottle or like the little corner, little metal thing. You've like, oh my God. And it's the phone has fallen to the ground. And in a split moment, I think you might be shitting yourself. So you're like, oh my God. So you go pick up the phone, throw it out of the shower. But then you're like, that's that instantaneous. Oh, I will never do that again. I will never do that again. But just as humans are predictably irrational, what are you going to do? You're going to do it again. Because your phone worked this time. Your phone worked perfectly after. So it's like, well, nothing bad happened. I guess I'm just going to continue bringing my phone into the shower because nothing bad happened. So you keep doing it, right? You finally get to season 3 of Breaking Bad, which I'm not on season 3, but this is a hypothetical story, so just roll with it. You get to season 3, and you're like, oh my God, this is crazy. And then you do the same exact thing as you did. You do the same exact thing as you did last time, and whoa, would you look at that? It falls an inch closer to you, and you are in the same direction as the shower head, and the water falling and going, and then your phone gets drenched. Your phone gets soaked, and the screen right before your very eyes goes black. Oh no, you tell yourself. What if the screen just timed out? You were watching an episode, so that would be a silly Billy thing to happen because why would the screen turn off on its own? Either because the distance from the phone broke it, or the water got to it. So now you turn into like you fiending for that telephone, like I talked in the previous episode about social media. Now you need to get your fix. But oh no. The phone screen is black and you try to turn it on and it's not turning on and you're like, what am I gonna do? So the first thing you do is put that bitch in a bag of rice. And you put that bitch in a bag of rice and you hope it dries out your phone. Ooh, and you know what? Sometimes it does. It worked for you in the past. It's not working now. And your phone's out of warranty. And your mommy and daddy's really pissed off at you because it's going to cost $300 to fix that screen. So your parents are like, we're not going to fix that damn screen and we're going to get you a flip phone. You ever going to take your phone back in the damn shower ever again? Not with that damn flip phone, but regardless. You ever going to do it again? I don't think you are. So the truth of the matter is, it will always take a negative for that impact to hit you right here. The negative will look so terrible, so awful, but the lesson that you learn from that negative is so valuable and way more valuable than anything in your life could be. Always remember that. You know, I always talk about this cycle that you live in life. And let's say you make a very trivial mistake. The mistake itself, the actions, what happened is trivial. But just like a book that you read in high school, or just like a movie assigned, there's always a thesis. There's always a theme. What is the theme of your mistake? You might think the theme of the shower thing is never bring your phone into the shower. But you can dissect it a little bit more. And you should always give yourself that reflection. I think that self-reflection is important. So maybe you dissect it a little further. Maybe instead of not taking your phone into the shower, you need to just one level lower than that, deeper. Maybe respect the technology that was given to you and trusted to you. And it's worth a lot of money. You and your motherfuckers with the iPhones that be costing $2,000. Maybe you need to learn to respect what has been given to you. Cause I'm sure you'd respect it after you got that damn flip phone right now. Besides, I'm sure you could get used to the flip phone. It's kind of nice to have the I'm done with talking to you. Damn right. I'm glad that we were able to talk about that. I'm glad that we were able to speak about this because I think mistakes is an easy topic to talk about because like I said earlier, everyone's going to have them. And as long as you change your outlook on what a mistake means to you, that's all it ever means. And don't ever allow other people's scrutiny change your opinion about your own mistakes. Because other people in life in general, it will do you the greatest favor to look to yourself and never to others. Okay? I'm not even 60 and I know this. I'm not even 40 and I know this. Keep to yourself. If you have a mistake that has had the utmost disappointment to reach an audience, if you have made a mistake with an audience, oh, now you've had it. Oh, now you've had it because now that scrutiny that you're going to receive after making that mistake in the audience is deplorable. People nowadays, and not even just people nowadays, people in general, always and forever, are so opinionated and are always so easy to jump onto others when something bad happens. But when something bad happens to them, they want that courtesy that they didn't give somebody else. I don't think you fucking deserve that courtesy, but I think anybody deserves that courtesy because that courtesy is that mistake is that lesson for that person. And it's not for you to talk no shit to them. That's not for you to go and scrutinize, to judge. Lessons in life, to me, lessons in life is a currency. It is a value, and everyone has a differentiating values. Everyone has a little more money than others in the lesson bank. And who are you to look at someone and laugh at them after they just got more money than you? And that's the biggest lesson you'll never learn. And you could be so rich, but you broke as fuck looking at other people, talking shit to them. Who are you to do that? Who are you to say that? Maybe look to yourself. Learn a couple more lessons. Be a little more financially stable. And have a bigger understanding and look at the bigger picture. Hold on, Nico wants to tell me something. I don't know which year it was. Hold on. Okay. Yeah? Uh-huh. Yeah. I already said that. Silly goose. Uh-huh. Hold on, Nico. I want to tell him something. I just want to tell you something real quick. If you guys are on If you guys are on Spotify right now, there's a 99.99999% chance that you don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now. But if you on YouTube, you know exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm talking to my little baby little Nico right here. Ain't that right? He just said, damn right. So if you guys gave YouTube a little more love, you could see me and Nico talk. You could see the coffee table book. You could see my sanctuary right here. And you can see all my other besties right behind me. So that must mean that, hold on. This has been an episode of Stav's True Plan. I hope you guys enjoyed what I've had to say. I hope you guys enjoy what I had to talk about in terms of mistakes. I always want to be here for you, and I want to be some sort of a figure in your life to help you grow. And that is my ultimate goal in life, is I want to help people around me grow. I think that a utopia is not impossible, but a utopia exists when people start paying close attention to themselves and start improving themselves. Damn right. Anyway, that'll be an episode of Stav's True Plan. Nico and I are going to go have some snacky snacks, and we'll catch y'all later. Bye-bye. That was nice, wasn't it, Nico?